the
I saw that.
obstacle course.
I did not get that on camera.
This is a test
This is a
to
test.
see if you can get up here.
Endurance test. Oh yes, my dog has to hear that. And you know where I just came from?
You know, it did that the other day. Or when was that? Josh. Stop it.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. Something going on in here.
I was saying I just came from Frederick Douglass High School graduation. My daughter will be graduating at this time next year. Yeah. So I got a little teary. I was like, this is my baby.
I think the microphone itself. Put something under there that might hold it in place. There you go. Ooh, okay. Hold on. That don't make sense. Well, that ain't working. That's not good. Oh, it needs to be right there then, inside that. You got any, you got a piece of paper, something? Can you put that in there? Like it needs to be inside right there, inside.
I'm gonna plop these just in case.
Yeah.
Back up.
Yeah. Still might pick up the hum.
Watch you rip the whole thing off.
I think it's the actual thing right there. Get this guy in there. Like right in there, Steve. Just gonna have to. Okay, try that.
Oh yeah, I figured. I was like, you always are. That's why I figured.
Let's see how long this
Think
goes.
it's better.
And we're trying to. I had to go
jumping
all around
The whole thing, I guess.
graduations.
Yes, I figured. I just figured I'd ask.
Let's see where this how long this goes.
Okay, thank you. And I can limit them to literally like one question. Okay.
Thank you very much.
I guess they're gonna
One
come.
check. Yes, they're coming.
Put this around the base.
I've marked that.
And they're not here and nobody's talking about it. So did you go through
I
and do
am
it?
doing
And
that
it's
right
already
this
on?
minute.
Does that work? Pull the mic out. Pull it out. Well, we thought we had it fixed, but maybe not.
We need a new one of these.
Well, they don't make them anymore. It's a problem. They don't.
What? They don't?
No.
Well, it is a pretty nifty thing. 'Cause
Yeah, it
all
is nice.
packs
I
up
know.
into
Yeah.
one. Yeah. Wonder why everybody's up the hill.
They parked right there and walked across.
Oh. So we're not going to talk about those things. Is that correct?
Actually, both of those people,
Try that again. I think it's
both of
internal.
those people who are not here were with someone else, so they're partners here.
Okay.
It's just the second person. who's
So,
absent.
yeah, if you'll mark out who's.
So we're good.
Is Yvonne?
Yes, ma'am, she is. She's right there in front of you.
To get out of the shade. I don't know if it's what we saying in here.
Yeah.
Being in the shade.
I was always the only one that came down. We'd stay out there and now we're in the shade. We're not doing that.
Christian, there. These are last. First, from Christian there. No. Okay, Rip. I need you all here. I need you all. No, opposite side. Miss Giles. Miss Giles. I need you all down here, please.
Hi, how you doing? Good, how are you?
Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good.
Yeah, I've been warned. I'm not stepping backward.
Please don't. Please, please, please.
I won't. I
So
won't
how
create
good is this? We're in
excitement.
the shade.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
The first time since that.
Yvonne,
Try to keep one hand here.
would you rather not have the big bag?
I'm gonna put it behind me. I just need to step. Do we hold anything? No, I'm gonna sit it on here.
Okay. Not that you need help.
It's gonna be our first Juneteenth rally. I know I'll be up there sweating.
Like you got it together.
It's like I gotta hold it.
It's the historian. It's the historian in me.
Yeah. Yeah, sit down.
I'm so glad I got
Say, listen, sit down. 2 hours. Yeah. Shut up. Yeah, shut up. We need to gotta sit down for 2 hours. Cause you're out both. All we got something we gotta go run and do. For real. And all over the place. Yeah, okay. You look up so big, you still gotta take care of it. Ain't spoken in 3 weeks. Still. Ready to go. We talk about us. We get so busy. We
Do I do?
can't sit down. And then when we go talking, I gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta go.
If you're tall and you have to adjust this, they've got it put together with tape.
Oh, so you have to
So I'll just leave it alone.
be.
I might leave it alone.
We need them. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Or it's still morning, I think. Thank you for being right here at Charles Young Park. And I want to introduce the council members who are with us today. We have Council Member at Large James Brown, 2nd District Council Member Shayla Lynch, 3rd District Tom Eblin. And we thank you very much for being with us. And then we've got 7th District, Joseph Hale, right behind me. Thank you all so much. Today we are also joined by several community leaders who have worked very hard to organize a variety of events celebrating Juneteenth. This year marks the 6th year that Juneteenth is officially recognized as a national holiday, and actually, quite honestly, it is the 7th year that Lexington has celebrated it officially. So yes, we're on the cutting edge. With us today are Roberta Davis, Regina Harris, Yvonne Giles, Christian Adair, Marvin Young, Martina Barksdale, Jayla Hudson, and many others. And we thank you all for being here. So Juneteenth flags will adorn Main Street beginning on June 15th. There will also be commemorative banners along the Legacy Trail from Isaac Murphy Memorial Art Garden to the North Lexington YMCA. And this year we have 8 different Juneteenth events beginning on Sunday, June 14th and continuing through Sunday, June 21st. Lexington's Juneteenth celebration is the result of the efforts of countless event organizers and community volunteers. And so I want us to hear from several of them about this year's plans because they've got some really exciting things planned. And so we're going to go through them in chronological order so you can plan your calendar. So first, on June 14th at 3:00 p.m., we have the first annual Miss and Miss Junior Juneteenth pageant. Roberta Davis and Regina Harris are here to tell us about it, and I want to welcome both of you to the podium. Welcome. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mayor Gordon and council members. I just want to say I'm just glad to have this opportunity. We are so grateful to be doing this pageant, the first annual Miss and Miss Junior Juneteenth pageant. Like Mayor Gordon said, it will be held at the Forest Theater on June 14th from 3 to 6 o'clock. And you probably asking, why this year? Well, this has been like 3 years in the making. It's time. It's time for Lexington. It's time for us for our young ladies to showcase their talents culturally with confidence and being their authentic selves. And what better way to show that but through this pageant? This pageant is about culture. It's not about beauty, it's about beauty from within. And what you all are going to see is going to amaze you. We're going to have a lot of surprises, a lot of special guests, and it is just going to be absolutely amazing. And I'm going to turn it over to Regina because I don't want to take all the time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, everyone, and thank you so much for giving us the space to do this. We're very grateful that we were able to do this. Like Miss Roberta said, we have definitely been doing some planning behind scenes. That's why we have some amazing people that will be showing up. And we have some surprises that we don't want everyone to know. But please show up. We have very limited tickets left at this point. So I think we just have like 30 tickets left. So go ahead and buy those tickets. But you are supporting a good cause because me and Miss Roberta worked very hard, and a lot of other people with our staff. I can't say a lot of names because there's a lot of names, but we're very appreciative because we wanted to uplift the girls in times like this and to make sure that they're being honored. So thank you and appreciate the time.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Now, next, we have the Juneteenth Jubilee at African Cemetery Number 2 on June 17th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. This is Lexington's oldest Juneteenth celebration. And last year, the event celebrated its 20th year. Now, we are very fortunate to have with us today the wonderful historian, Yvonne Giles, the event organizer and longtime champion of African American history right here in Lexington. She is going to tell us about this year's program. Welcome, Yvonne.
Thank you, Mayor Gordon, and thank you, council members, for supporting this for 7 years now. This has been a blessing to us because we all do things on shoestrings. So knowing that our community has recognized and supports what all of the groups that have organized Juneteenth events is about. And I want to give a shout out to the OBY girls. I don't belong to that group, I'm too old. But I have followed them and keep up with their Facebook posting and to talk to Roberta frequently, not frequently, but enough to know what they are achieving for our young ladies here in our community. With our Juneteenth event this year, we are kind of making a switch. We're going to have an encampment. All of our enactors from the 12th Heavy and Sons of Union veteran will be bringing tents and all their equipment that they would have been setting up in a tent camp. We will have an open fire pit, and we haven't decided whether we're going to do s'mores or something else. But we are talking about the lives of our soldiers. Most of us know that we had 23,703 in Kentucky who joined. Ms. Raynette Jones from the Notable Kentucky African American Database has uncovered another 5 regiments, another 5,000 men who left Kentucky to join the United States Colored Troops during the Civil War. So that brings our total to almost 30,000 men, Kentucky men. She has just been overwhelmed. So she's going to lead off our program telling you about these additional men that she's found and rationalize why did they leave Kentucky. Kentucky didn't start enlistment until 1864. The war started in 61. So these men knew, if I'm going to join, I'm going to have to go someplace else. And they did. And we do have a few of them in our cemetery. But the 12th Heavy Colored Artillery always does our marching, setting our flags. The Sons of Union veterans always does the firing of the guns, gun salute, and taps. That will still be part of our program. But our stories this year will begin to unfold to let you know what these men endured. We have one man, Joseph Byrd, who was in the 5th Cavalry, and some of you may know about the Simpsonville massacre when 80 men were taking cattle to Louisville, and a group of them in the rear were attacked and killed. And they have commemorated those men in an area right there at Simpsonville. We have a veteran in our cemetery, Joseph Byrd, 5th Cavalry. His daily report said that he had been detached January the 8th, 1865, to take cattle to Louisville. He was there. He must have been in the front guard because he survived and came back here. His brother, Albert, became a construction company owner, brick mason, county courthouse. He and his partner, Henry Tandy. Albert's in our cemetery, along with Joseph and all that family. We have men from the 12th Heavy colored troops. And what I have discovered in doing more research, I'm now up to 186 men in our cemetery. What I've discovered with the 12th, we have more of this regiment in our cemetery. I'm going to start calling it Camp Number 2 because this regiment was the heavy artillery. They fired the big guns that protected the forts, primarily in West Kentucky. We had 20 counties in West Kentucky that seceded and joined the Confederacy. So the presence of Union troops in West Kentucky was critical and important in order to hold the state together. This is where these men joined at Camp Nelson and were sent to Paducah and Bowling Green. I have a relative who joined. 12th Heavy. He was in that group. His sergeant, Robert Bell, gave me his cap to remember him by. These are the kinds of stories that we will have. Most of their records have come from ledger books like these, where they actually hand wrote everything about the soldier. And those ledgers have been taken and copied so that you have individual records that you can find on Fold 3 and Ancestry. But it was all handwritten records. That's how we learn who was there, who they were, where they came from, how old they were, where they fought, whether they died, were wounded. And some of the stories are just too much to relay sometimes. But they came back home. Those who could came back home. And they helped build this city and the communities that we know. Here in the East End, Prawltown, Brucetown, Taylortown, Smithtown, Cadentown, all of our rural communities and urban communities. So these are the stories that we're going to be telling. We're going to hear some funny things, but a lot of serious things too. So come 7 to 8:30 on the 17th, is in the evening, and bring your chair, because you can't sit on, well, we do have benches. We're going to be in the area where Kip Tarus created benches for us out of one of our trees that fell. So come join us, be ready for the festive enjoyment, and we'd be happy to see all of you, even some of you who've not been to our events. Please do come. Thank you. Thank you, Leah.
Thank you. I tell you, Miss Yvonne Giles is relentless in searching for this history, and it's wonderful what you have done. It's always
great.
Yes. Thank you. Now we have a sense of place, and I'm going to introduce Councilmember Joseph Hale, who is representing this year's A Sense of Place Juneteenth celebration that will take place on June 19th. The program will begin at 11 a.m., and I want to welcome Councilmember Hale. Welcome.
So good morning, everyone, and thank you all for being here today. Thank you for the many community leaders and partners and organizations who continue to help preserve and celebrate our shared history. Juneteenth is more than a commemoration of freedom. It is a celebration of resilience, perseverance, and the enduring strength of the Black community. It reminds us that freedom is not simply a moment in history, it is a legacy carried forward by generations. Here in Lexington, that story is not confined to textbooks or museums. It lives in our neighborhoods, our churches, our families, and the very ground beneath our feet. This is why I'm honored to stand here today and announce a very special Juneteenth celebration hosted by A Sense of Place. For those unfamiliar with our work, A Sense of Place is dedicated to preserving, documenting, and sharing the rich history of Fayette County's rural Black hamlets and free towns. These remarkable communities were established by newly emancipated Black residents who transformed freedom into opportunity. They built churches, schools, businesses, and thriving neighborhoods rooted in faith, determination, and mutual support. Their story is one of vision and self-determination, and it remains an essential part of Lexington's identity. That is what makes Juneteenth the perfect occasion to honor this living history. These hamlets represent more than historic places. They are enduring symbols of Black achievement, community building, and freedom realized. This year's celebration is especially meaningful because for the first time, we are bringing our annual Juneteenth gathering to a historic hamlet, Fort Spring. We invite the entire community to join us. It's going to be on Friday, June 19th from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at New Vine Baptist Church in the heart of historic Fort Spring. This free, family-friendly event will feature live music, great food, opportunities to connect with neighbors, a special presentation on the history of Fort Spring, and updates on the important preservation efforts underway to ensure these stories are preserved for future generations. Because history is not just about where we have been, it helps shape who we are and where we are going. I encourage everyone to join us in Fort Spring on June 19th and to visit lexingtonhamlets.org to learn more about the extraordinary history of Lexington's Black hamlets and free towns. Together, let us celebrate freedom, honor those who came before us, and strengthen the bonds of community that continue to move us forward. Thank you, and I'm pleased to turn it back over to Mayor Gordon.
Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Councilmember Hale. That was wonderful. Now we have more. So next on June 19th, from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, is I Am a Descendant of Nation Builders, a Juneteenth youth celebration at the historic Lyric Theater. Roberta Davis is here to give us some details. Welcome. All the way. Thank you. Let me go this way.
So thank you again, Mayor Gordon and council members. And we are so happy to be here to talk about the I Was Here Nation Builder Juneteenth Youth Celebration. So we are in partnership with the I Was Here Project. Mr. Barry Burton and Miss Marjorie Guyon was not able to be here. And also we're partnering with the Lyric Theater. Thank you so much, Christian Adair. But this celebration is youth-led. It's been in about two years in the making. And I say that because Marjorie, with her beautiful ancestor spirits, is nationwide. But what happened when she went to different areas of the country and different states, no one really understood what that meant. So Operation BU was able to give that art a voice, the voice of our ancestors. So the celebration for Juneteenth is about power. There's an African proverb, and I hope I get this right, until the lion speaks, the hunter will always own the narrative. So we are the lions. This is a platform where our youth, they will be leading the total celebration. They will be heard. It's a platform for being heard, seen. There's going to be performances. It's going to be absolutely amazing. They're going to be honoring our ancestors, our present and our past. So please come out to the Lyric Theater on June 19th from 1 to 3 and just experience this amazing event. Thank you.
Thank you again. Thank you so much. All right, we are not finished yet. There is so much good going on around Juneteenth. It's really amazing. So the Say It Loud Juneteenth Festival will take place at the historic Lyric Theater from noon until 8 p.m. on June 19th. And we have Christian Adair here from the Lyric, and I want to ask Christian if he will tell us a little bit more about this event. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Well, you know, all these events taking place for Juneteenth, of course, why wouldn't it have this many events going on? Because it's actually celebrating all of America. This America is not America without Juneteenth. It is a day we should all celebrate. And at the Lyric Theater Cultural Arts Center, the historic Lyric, we're inviting everyone to come out and enjoy events with our young people speaking, be a part of our community, because we're going to have vendors there. Our small businesses are going to be there starting at 12. We're going to have a giant mural celebration where we're going to ask everyone from the community to take part in painting that mural. We're also at 5 o'clock, the doors will open for our amazing entertainment, which everyone's going to be asked to sing along, to line dance. If you think about Soul Train, that's going to be the feel. It's going to be a lot of, we're about celebrating. We're about celebrating people. We're about celebrating love. We're about celebrating culture and the history that this America has become, because without Juneteenth, again, there is no America. Today, the reason why we even to be able to do what we do is because of all the cultures that have put in. And I always say this every year when I'm talking about what the Lyric stands for. We are a pot of stew. We're not a melting pot. That means that everyone maintains their own culture. They have own traditions. They love who they love. They celebrate how they celebrate. But yet we're going to share the juices. And the juices is what makes this country so great. You know, when we put it all together, that's why we are who we are. And so the Lyric is a platform for that type of atmosphere, that type of love and engagement. And so without partners, without the city council, without people putting these events together, there is no Lyric, there is no Lexington, there is no community, there is no real celebration. So again, I know we only got 2 minutes. I would talk forever on why this event is so important. I know visually you see people of color up here, but do not get mistaken. Everyone is invited to every one of these events, no matter of who you love, no matter of how you celebrate your spiritual beliefs, no matter your skin tone. We're inviting everyone to come out for a week of fun, enjoyment, food. Who doesn't love food? Food, music, entertainment, learning, a wealth of knowledge. And I will stop. My 2 minutes is up. Thank you for having me.
Isn't it?
Yes, thank you.
I love your excitement, Christian. Thank you very much. Next up, we have the Kentucky U.S. Freedman Coalition Juneteenth celebration, and it will be on June 20th from noon until 8 o'clock right here at Charles Young Park. So Marvin Young is here to give us a few details. Marvin, you have the podium. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mary Linda. Thank you, council members. Thank you, media, for coming out. Good afternoon. Marvin Young, the director of Kentucky U.S. Freedmen Coalition. I'm going to allow my brother. He's going to go over what we're going to have going on for our event.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Mayor Gordon. Thank you, council members. We are proud to mark Kentucky U.S. Freedmen's 10th year anniversary, observing Juneteenth in Lexington, Kentucky. While Juneteenth is a foundational Black American holiday, today's celebration is open to everyone, welcoming the community to honor this uniquely American moment in freedom, resilience, and history. We extend our sincere gratitude to Mayor Linda Gordon for her steadfast support of the foundational Black American community and for her ongoing commitment to Juneteenth. We also offer a special thank you to Council Member at Large James Brown, who is the first foundational Black American to serve at large in Lexington and who has consistently supported the Juneteenth celebration since its beginning 10 years ago. Now into our event. This year's celebration will take place at Charles Young Center, June 20th, beginning at 12 p.m. Attendees can look forward to free food, giveaways, and entertainment for all ages as we come together to celebrate community, perseverance, and lineage. Our entertainment lineup will feature gospel music by Joyful Noise, hip-hop performances by Geo Gibson and OMAC, DJ Mike providing music on the ones and twos, and closing performance by Soulful Music. Thank you all again for your support, and we look forward to celebrating with everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Next, on June 20th, we have Soul Feast. We got to remember the food. This year's Soul Feast will take place from 2 o'clock until 9 o'clock p.m. at Gatton Park. The event will feature an unveiling of a marker dedicated to the legacy of RCO Benjamin. Martina Barksdale is here to give us the details. Welcome to the podium, Martina.
Good to see you. Thank you so much, Mayor Gordon. And I'll be remiss not to give a special shout out to all these community organizers. I know the blood, sweat, and tears and hard work that you all have put into these community events, and this city and community really appreciates it. And thank you to the city of Lexington, as well as council members, for supporting a Juneteenth Fest for another year. So like she said, Juneteenth Fest is at Gatton Park this year, free family festival. And we've partnered with the Lexington Black Prosperity Initiative and Bluegrass Community Foundation to do this RCO Benjamin marker dedication. For those who don't know, RCO Benjamin was a community activist, a lawyer, and he fought for our right to vote. He was getting Black Lexingtonians, registering them to vote, and unfortunately was shot in the back because of this. And where this marker unveiling is happening on Gatton Park, we will have a soil collection because that is said to be the area that he lost his life. And though we are here to celebrate fun, family, and fellowship, we can't not go without recognizing our ancestors and those who came before us that made this thing possible. Right now, in America, our voting rights seem to be up for debate. And it's important that we continue to use our voice, our platform, and our spirit in order to push not only this community as a whole forward, but speak up for those who have not been able to speak up for themselves. So I really encourage not only for the community to come to Juneteenth Fest, because we will have performances, of course, food, music, all of that great stuff, but please fill your Juneteenth calendar and itinerary with all these amazing events. So thank you.
May I interject before you speak, Mayor?
Yes, and thank you, Martina.
Thank you, Martina.
Ms. Giles.
I didn't say this, but RCO Benjamin's headstone. Oh, I have to go up front. Okay. RCO Benjamin, when he was killed in 1900, was buried in cemetery number 2. Has a beautiful, beautiful Vermont marble marker with the poem of Williams Wordsworth on it. We keep it in spotless condition, and it's all landscape. We have the full history. Dr. George Wright at UK has been researching this young man for years. So we're anticipating a narrative of him. One of these days, it's great stuff.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, Martina.
Thank you, both of you.
It wasn't as great of a history lesson as I know you can give.
The grande dame of African American history in Lexington. All right, finally, Jayla Hudson is joining us today and is going to tell us about Wise Guys Urban Uplift. that will take place June 21st from 2 o'clock until 6 o'clock at Douglas Park. So, Jayla, thank you for being here, and the podium is yours.
Are we in the afternoon yet? I believe. Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. I would first like to thank Mayor's office for bringing us together today and for helping highlight the many Juneteenth celebrations that will be taking place throughout our city. I would also like to thank Mayor Linda Gordon for her continued support of organizations that work to strengthen and serve our community. Juneteenth reminds us that freedom is not just something to learn about in a history book. It is a story of perseverance, hope, and progress that continues to shape our communities today. It is a time to reflect on how far we've come while recognizing the responsibility we all share in bringing a brighter future. This year's celebration is especially meaningful to us because we are also recognizing the upcoming 150th anniversary of Frederick Douglass Park. For generations, the park has been a place where families have gathered, children have played, memories have been made, and community has flourished. Its history is deeply connected to the story of Lexington, and we are honored to celebrate the legacy as part of this year's Juneteenth festivities. Wise Guys Urban Uplift is committed to creating opportunities for families to come together, and that's exactly what this event is about. We invite everyone to join us in an afternoon of fellowship, food, entertainment, and community as we celebrate both the significance of Juneteenth and the lasting impact of Frederick Douglass Park. To our sponsors, volunteers, community partners, and everyone who has helped make this event possible, thank you for your support and dedication. We hope you'll come and celebrate with us, eat with us, and help us honor the history that continues to inspire future generations. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I said to somebody, there's a lot of eating, good eating going to go on. So, and that's important, right? So we definitely have a lot of great things going on this Juneteenth, and we really thank all of you because none of this can happen without you all. And so it does take a lot of folks to partner and do these events, and it is really for everybody here to enjoy. So I'm a little biased, but I think we have probably the best Juneteenth celebration in the nation, don't you? Yeah. And it'll grow even more next year. So make your plans, come on out, enjoy eating with your friends and other folks, and thank you so much. Appreciate all of you. Thank you.
Mayor, you know, this is Texas.
All right.
Started in Texas.
Yeah,